the man's purse, or Drake coming out with the fanny pack, and that started to be a trend. Bruh, leave stuff, leave stuff like that to female. Alright, we're gonna be reacting to cussing that quit by TBJZL clips. I could understand why he quit, for real, for real. But he probably gonna come back. He might not, because he got a whole lot of money stashed, so he can live what 30 to 50 to 60 years without having to work or anything, probably. Uh Based on how he what is his uh basically what I'm saying is, if he doesn't buy too much stuff, then he can work without, he doesn't have to really work. If he does, he just have to do a part-time job, basically. But yeah, we're gonna go this with this video. We're gonna react to this video.
Today, Kai Cenat has uploaded a video titled I Quit. That's it. There's no context to it, there's no nothing. And I wanted to watch this video myself, but I thought, let me watch this live with my stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, you missed out on our little special moment of watching together. If you don't want to miss out again, you know where to go. The link is in the description. YouTube, no, twitch.tv/TBJZL. They're telling you, you're missing out. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna watch this video because I actually really want to know exactly what is going down. So Kai, please enlighten us.
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me.
In postseason football,
I
you need
hate
to find that
ads.
extra gear.
They always
Playoff mode.
come at the weirdest times.
That is why I quit. I quit
What?
thinking in my head of the goals I want to achieve and not pursuing them because I'm primarily known for one thing, and
He's clickbaited us, he's clickbaited us, he's clickbaited us. He's quitting, from what I'm sensing so far, he's quitting just all the
I mean, I get it. There's a whole lot of his audience that want him to do things that he just got there's so many things that his audience wants him to do, but he doesn't want to do them anymore. He wants to control his own streams, I guess. I'm thinking it's that. Uh, Another thing is, he did too much for his IRL streams. That's how I feel. I feel that he did the whole streamer college. The he went to all these places. He did that restaurant tip thing. It And all of it is just crazy. He brought in a whole lot of models, and yeah, a whole lot of celebrities, in which he didn't really have to do all that. For real, for real. I just feel like he did too much when it comes to his channel. but yet the audience want that shit along with the pranking videos and all the other stuff that the audience love just watching. uh, I'd rather just play some games and put on stream for real. It's useless and meaningless to do all these appearances, uh, to do all these pranks and all this other stuff just to get some stimulation from your audience, especially with the pranks. A good amount of people got killed for doing those prank streams. I mean, them prank videos. Even on Vine, them skits can make people mad at you for real. On Vine, they had a lot of racism skits, comedy skits, that everybody, the audience loved that, and I don't get why. I mean, they can be funny, but why why do stupid shit like that for real?
Negative things that hold him back from doing what he wants to do. Okay, let's listen to that again.
I quit thinking in my head of the goals I want to achieve and not pursuing them because I'm primarily known for one thing.
Guilty of that.
Super scared to step out that box and try new things.
Guilty of that.
I quit overthinking.
Also guilty.
I quit staying in my head about if the goals I pursue are going to work or not.
Also guilty.
I want to push limits to see how much I truly can create in life.
Yes. Wait, this might actually really resonate with me, you lot, because I feel like I had this kind of thought process in my head coming into 2026, and this is why you...
Thing about that is I had the same feeling for drawing. I used to draw all the time. I used to I used to it might have been creepy, but when I drew, I used to do a lot of portraits of my exes. Uh it was something to do, bro. It was something to draw. I used to draw portraits of my exes. I used to do random things too. If I could find my drawing book, I'll show y'all. Just let me find it. Let's do it. I'm gonna show you the good ones. Well, the ones I think that were good. I used to do a lot of, you know, redrawing all of the logos to different brands. Uh, Stuff like this. Somewhat good. Eh, if I could, if I would have kept all my drawing books and drawings when I was younger, then you would have saw uh how good I was. Uh these are the ones I did later on once I like 14 years from 14 years after stopped drawing. I think that one got messed up. I was eating something, I think. Supposed to say Hannibal with a butcher knife inside the wording. So like graffiti. Yeah, anytime I had, you know, time, I would just draw something. This was one of my best ones, I think, in this book. I just couldn't draw as good though as it would as I had in my mind. Basically, I was a perfectionist. What I saw in my mind, I wanted to draw it, but I was so limited on what I can do in drawing that I stopped drawing because my perfectionist mentality was getting too much that I kept on throwing all my drawings away. Just kept on throwing them away until I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to draw anymore. So, yeah, I used to play the piano too. But I stopped that also because I wanted to play all these Beethoven songs, but I was only really good by I was only really good by playing the piano by ear. So I wasn't really good at following the notes. I was just good at creating music from my mind, basically. So I was like, yeah, that's gonna be an expensive every time I would lose my keyboard or piano, I was like I just gave up an inch. I always gave up little interest. No, I just I gave up my interest for playing the piano every time I lost my keyboard or lose a keyboard or haven't played piano for a long time. So every time I was not play the piano is every time I will lose interest for it. Or anytime I lost my keyboard is an is times that I didn't want to have the interest for playing piano. So yeah, but that's just how life is, basically. You have interest for something and that interest starts dying off if you don't use that talent as much.
Seeing me so far on this this kind of content grind, and I'm gonna try and, like I said in a previous thing, I don't feel like I've given 100% of myself ever, and people think that this is all I have to offer, but not for the sake of what people think, but for my sake. I want to give 100% and know that I gave it my all. You know, I did the best I could. That's what I'm trying to do this year, God willing. Also, if you're a Christian, maybe even other religions, maybe Muslim or Jewish, you should know that God wants us to do everything to the best of our ability. Like, God's given us talents to do stuff, and he wants to see us make the most of the talents. And I don't want to go back to God and be like, yeah, you gave me this, but I kind of wasted it. And in some ways, I feel like I have a bit of a burden because I am actually capable of doing so much stuff. So sometimes I get lost.
What if starting a dropshipping business didn't feel so complicated anymore? With AutoDS, everything works in just a few clicks. You import products instantly.
Because there's so much that I can do that I don't do anything. But this year, we're locking in. We're locking in, God willing. And I'm going to have my close friends and family hold me accountable. And hopefully you guys as well, if you're locked in with me. October 5th, 2025.
In the 19th century, Louis Vuitton was born and raised in Anchai, France, to a farmer and hat maker.
Right, production though.
Starting from a young age, Louis had no choice but to work on the family farm. From dusk to dawn, he planted and harvested crops, raised the animals, and stockpiled firewood. This is the story of how a homeless teenager pioneered modern luggage and laid the foundation for a billion-dollar empire.
October 9th, 2025.
Alicio!
Of what we were designing.
Oh shit.
Swag, yeah?
Yeah. This is cool.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's just like a fashion
Currently, we are
factory,
in
warehouse.
Italy, where I've been for the past like 2 weeks, I'll probably say. Cause I feel like if I present my own brand with my own stuff, people will find ways to be like, yo, you missed here, you missed there. Cause often when you meet the person that got their brand, you can pick out you'll be like, since it's on the come up, you'll be like, it's cool, but you missed here and here. But once it's Louis Balenci, you feel like that's the official. You can't tell anything about it.
It's valid. Hey, starting a clothing brand or running a clothing brand is one of the most difficult things.
It's hard?
Yeah, because this is new and the grip between these, is better. We can change this because this is new.
For real, if I do get up there, I do want to start my own brand of something. Maybe graphics cards, anything in tech. I think if I do that, it will be something in tech. Or go with a little bit of my art side and just go for a clothes brand or a shoe brand. I mean, I'm not really into clothes like that, but I would start my own clothes brand because you could put so much art in clothing. You could do that when it comes to PCs and whatnot, but not as much as you could with clothes, for real. If I do make my own tech brand, it will be in graphics cards uh or PC building, or just make my own OS basically under Linux. But when it comes to closing and PCs, I will have someone to make it for me. When it comes to OSs, I will probably do it myself, but will go to school for something like that. Because I think I could do that. I've done some not Java, HTML and CSS coding. When I was in high school, I did a little bit of I think it's called boot camp, code boot camp or something like that. Let me bring my Chrome over here. Well, code boot camp. Free. I should try Merit America. Yeah, that's what it's called. Free Code Camp. I used to do freecodecamp.com. I'm going to show you if I can bring up my shit again. Let's see. But the way they went about this was kind of booty, so I stopped doing it. Uh, contribute profile. Yeah. Donate podcast profile. Was it under? Can't remember which one I did. I think it was JavaScript. No, it was responsive web design. Yeah, yep. Let me show you uh preview. Yep. Uh wasn't it? So I did 123 of 1191 steps that I completed for this. Yeah, I did all this except for this one. I wish I could have a history of what I did on here. The it's just the way they went about this was kind of stupid. That's why I stopped using this. I might just go and I've been working too much also. So and that's my old this is my old streaming profile that I got from uh what is it called? Where you can have someone make your stuff for you basically. Uh and all you have to do is just pay for it. But yeah, I did some stuff on here. I just didn't finish it basically. For older legacy. See, I did all this. This is I had to go to my legacy, uh the legacy curriculums. So I didn't do any of these. Did I do back end? No, I didn't. Front end. Nope, Didn't do any of that. I feel like I did some more. I just can't find it. Quality assurance. Now, this is what you would want if you're trying to get into game testing, QA. But I really wanted to do QA game testing, but you had to do too much for it, bruh. So I stopped that. And you gotta go to college and all that stuff for that too. So I was like, nah, I'm not trying to do too much and pay for all this stuff. Plus plus I don't really have that much money to do stuff like that for real. So I gotta limit the stuff that I am able to do, basically is what I'm saying. If I go back to it, I might just go with Coursera or Merit America because I heard that these are better they have better curriculums for stuff like this. The free ones are okay, it seems like, but if you pay for it, they would have like one-on-one courses, one-on-one teachers to help you through it. And another thing about it is they will have a better curriculum. But the thing is, I'd rather just go into technical support or something that wouldn't be as easy, a job that isn't gonna be easily taken over by AI, like computer oper operations. Yeah, operations. If I can get into computer operations, then I should be good. Or IT support, then I should be good. If I, if I could just get into a entry remote IT technician, support technician, I mean, then I should be. That will be the best way to get into what I really want to get into. But seems like I will never get into something like that because they want so much from you. Basically, they want you to go to college. They want you to have certifications in CompTIA plus, which I don't have the fucking money for that shit, bruh. Uh, to get the ticket for the CompTIA plus exam is around $300, bruh. And I'd rather just get the DaVinci package for the DaVinci video editing package instead of doing that for real. But one day, if I get into that again, then I would do that for real. But they just want too much from you to do that. And I don't have money for all that, bruh. I wish I did, but yeah.
Yeah, like right over. So.
He's really learning the details of it from the looks of things.
Don't try this at home. Like.
The items that I want to make, I want to be able to learn the fabric, where I can get it from, everything. So I've planned to like learn and not just jump into the designs.
Do you want to try this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
This was
going
safe.
right down to
So,
basics.
Stand this,
Yeah.
the points, and go like kindly.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Oh my!
That's just scary as fuck. When I went to Japan, my love for clothes kind of enhanced after that. Got inspired
Yeah,
by
in
what
Japan,
they were wearing, got inspired by the outfits
the
I have
fashion
put on
level.
myself. And it's been falling.
Yeah, I didn't know that Bathing Apes was from Japan. If you see anything that has that star, the Air Force is that. Let me show
And just been
you.
falling in love with clothes, bags, accessories. A lot of the times I am boxed.
Kai is one of the most stylish content creators out there. Yeah, in Japan.
There we go. If you see that star or ape that is bathing in the back of the Air Force Ones, they're not Air Force Ones. They're bathing apes. We call them bapes here. But yeah, bathing apes has some good ass clothing, and they from Japan. I just hate this type of style now. Why are you a guy and you wearing a purse, bruh? Why are you having all this irrelevant shit on you, bruh? All you need to do, and it's no color coordination in this shit. It's just all luxury clothing. And it's just a lot of money, basically. What he's wearing is a lot of money, basically. There's no coordination. There's no matching. It's just money, bruh. I wouldn't call that style. I just call that collecting.
Inspired by the outfits I have put
fashion
on
level.
myself. And just been falling in love with clothes, bags, accessories. A lot of the times I am boxed.
Kai is one of the most stylish content creators out there.
It's one of the first
Nah,
times where
not
I'm gonna
really.
display
I'm sorry.
something outside of my primary category. The reason why I kind of want to learn it is because I want to have like an attachment to my clothes.
Alright, look at that. Oh my gosh. Bro, that's scary.
I mean, she looked good.
Mommy said
I
that.
guess that's his woman.
Oh, this is gonna be a wholesome one. A real wholesome one.
I know
For his
at
mom.
times. Usually I'm able to handle a lot of stuff by myself and find ways through it. But I just needed some
I even like
advice
what he's wearing here.
on just pursuing
Or somebody
life
who
and goals that
really
I have.
knows him. That he's
to-
able to talk to.
Like how to find the confidence and the real commitment to pursue them. Because usually at the times I've achieved so much
Oh,
and I've
that's his
been
mom.
able to
Okay. His
knock
mom
down
look
goals
beautiful.
I always wanted to do, and my mindset in my head, it's just like a lot of self-doubt. I'm not even depressed. I'm not sad. It's just for some reason I'm having like a lot of self-doubt because it's out of fear of stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation, and pursuing in another goal. One thing I wanted to ask you was like, how do you at times get over self-doubt or voices in your head saying that it's over, or voices in your head saying you might not be able to do it?
Well, first things first, you cannot let your mental take over. Some people are strong, some people are weak.
Oh, she got a little bit of a Jamaican accent to her. And her voice is raspy. I mean, I think his family did come from Jamaica or around that area.
When the voices in your head start coming, it's pushing you either to give up or keep going.
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, we worried
Let's
we'd have to
see.
fight to get.
Cussing that. Some stuff might come through that I don't want y'all to see because I'm trying to keep it as family friendly as I can without I mean, I know I cuss a lot, but still. So not Jamaican. Yep. Oh, he's not, but he has strong Caribbean ties. Uh, Tobago, Trinidad. Yep. His mother is from Trinidad and Tobago, and his father is from Haiti. And he grew up with many Jamaican friends. Yep, yep. Yeah, I heard a bit of uh a bit of a Jamaican type accent in his mom. So or somewhere close to Jamaica. So Trinidad, yeah, that's kind of uh Trinidad is kind of close to Jamaica. Tobago is kind of close to Jamaica too. Trinidad. Oh, Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago is in the same yeah. It's just I I got it's a dual island Caribbean nation. Alright, cool. I didn't even know that. Port of Spain, of course. Because that was one of the countries that Spain took over. Basically around these all this area, Chile, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Guan I think Guyana. Guyana? I forgot how to say this. Uh, Guyana. This country's name. Aruba. I think Aruba was one of them. Curacao. Puerto Rico, Dominican. I think Panama was one of them too. Uh, Everything over here too was taken over by Spain. Also, this was all of this, all of these areas of the United States were basically Mexican cities. I think Mexican cities, yeah, were a part of Mexico. So from I think part of California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, uh, I think Louisiana, uh, Florida, uh, if I can remember correctly. Nevada, I think Colorado, I think, was basically under Spain's, under Mexico's control until the Spanish American War. That's why you will see a lot of Spanish people over there, well, Mexicans over there, and a lot of the cities and roads are based off of Spanish names like San Antonio, uh Santa Barbara, San Diego, San Francisco, Las Vegas. Uh they will have a lot of Spanish names in the cities and the roads and whatnot. But yeah.
Get paid for such a small claim.
And life would revolve around the shopping cart.
Can anyone, does that resonate with anyone? Can anyone relate to that, to the voices in your head that tell you that you can't do stuff? Now here's where it's really messed up now. So, not to say that content creators have it worse off, but I want you to now put yourself in the position of a content creator with, let's say, like Kais and that's following and the exposure that he has. He doesn't just have the voices in his head, he's also got millions of voices online across the world. And the blessing that he has is there's millions of people that are supporting him and want him to do well. The curse that he has is that there's also maybe less millions, but still millions of people online telling him, stay in your lane. This is the box that you got to stay in. Like you can't go out of it. You can't do this, you can't do that. And it's human nature for us to focus on the negatives because that's our brain's way of protecting us and defending us. So it's
somewhat like I said, basically, earlier.
Easy to not just have those voices in your head, but have the voices of the world that might not be so positive and to hyper focus on that despite people that do support you, supporting you. Do you get me? Does that make sense? Or am I doing up waffleini? Anyway, let's keep it going because I don't want to keep pausing. I like to interact with you guys while I'm watching this stuff. So we're not just sat here watching the same thing as like, you know, you could have just seen on your own. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
I'll call Marlon after we watch this. Let me watch this
first.
Get
to see the making of the shoe from scratch, from the idea to physical form. So it's cool seeing the process.
The leather has to get the cord shape.
Yeah.
After they're gonna.
There was a point where this was the only way to make shoes.
And usually, do you remember now that after this you have to leave.
Those are kind of cool. Do you reckon I could pull those off?
Yeah, exactly. They ugly as shit.
So we're gonna like see.
Teammate, I need.
I'm sorry, but Louis Vuitton, Coach, Chanel, any of the very expensive stuff makes a lot of ugly ass shit, bruh. Because it's all about, they got so much of an audience that they don't really care about how it looks, for real. Just like the grass stained Gucci overalls and pants. They don't look good at all. But yet, a lot of people will buy them because they're from a big brand.
Pull those off.
And we're gonna like have this tomorrow morning.
Yes. I also like what the other guy's wearing. I think that's quite cool.
Oh shit, these are open.
Yeah. But just for this product.
Okay.
You remember because we didn't have like open source hardware with that.
Yeah, he's really learning the details of the craft, and you can tell he's passionate about it as well.
And you'll basically bring this to a bigger factory and be like, I want this. Like that's what happens. So they make it, and after you bring this to a factory and be like, we need 500 of this, and they'll make that shit clean.
Remember the other factory that we went?
Yeah.
You can say to them, okay, we have this. You cannot go wrong with this.
Yeah.
You can do right now 500. Because here the sampling is faster.
Yeah.
Jeez, 500 like that.
Wow. Wow. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I actually really like them. I don't know if I'd wear them. I think they're cool.
At least tutta la notte, almeno. So we can pick up this tomorrow morning and bring this to Milan with us.
Seeing the shoe come to life and in my
Italian, the Italian language is based off of, I think, French and Spanish. That's why you hear a lot of French words and Spanish words. Basically, just like with Portuguese, but I think Portuguese is a little bit more Spanish than French.
My hand is insane. From scratch.
Ciao, zio.
Everything I want to do is already done, but it's like, for some reason, when it comes to revealing it and pursuing it,
you hold back?
Yeah, because it's on the internet or people are going to view it a certain way and stuff like that. So it's more like what clothes did for me. And like, I've been to Italy for the past 3 months. Like, this is my first time I have a passion.
Yes.
A true passion for something besides content creation.
There's one thing that parents love is to see their children passionate about something. This whole little human that you created is now just, you know.
Hey, you okay?
Look how invested he is in the process. Look how invested he is in the process, man.
This is the knife to cut the fabrics.
Yeah.
Okay. Push here, but so
slowly.
Slowly. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Go. Go.
Since I've been here, 100% the denim process.
My mom used to have a sewing machine like this.
Process that there is.
For real. I don't know why they took home ed out the schools, because if you wanted to be a fashion designer, then that is the fundamental thing you need in your job is the sewing machine. If you want to make designs for linen, want to make pillow covers, want to make pillows, want to make clothes, shirt, anything that is for textiles, that you want to design textiles, you design rugs or anything like that, you would need a sewing machine. One of the fundamental tools you need in your fashion designing journey or anything journey that is based off of textiles, you will need a sewing machine, basically.
I never learned to use it though.
I love using the sewing machine. I was making a whole lot of different shit in home ec with the sewing machine. I couldn't really sew manually when it came to cross stitching. I was good at regular stitching, but cross stitching, I wasn't really good at.
Like literally, I did not understand how long it takes to
I did learn to
make
sew a little bit when I was a kid.
Scratch.
Go. Okay.
Like hand stitching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think I remember any of that now.
Wow. That's cool.
If you want to try again,
That's cool.
start in this part, yeah. But the fabric never in this side because there is the knif always in the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this bad right here?
No.
Is that a mistake? Like sometimes, yeah, like it has to be a consistent pattern.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are tailor. You are not tailor.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah, good pattern here.
Yeah. But it's so good.
These actually beautiful. Just them big glasses. I mean, they kind of look good on her, but them big glasses kind of limits her the way she looks. But she does look real good for a white girl.
The process of just sitting there and sewing
For
over
Italian
and over again and cutting the threads and trying to make sure it's lined up and making the pockets and making like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, after you're finished with making the pants that you want to make, you have to iron them. You really have to, because the stitching would actually be how you say it. The heat will make the stitching will make the stitching be not melted, but will stick to the shirt or the pants that you're trying to make, or I don't know how to say it, but it helps with the stitching process, basically.
It's like, it's so much that goes into it.
That's some long ass.
we still have to.
Those some big ass pants.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, yeah, good direction though. In my opinion, before I even want to get to the design, I want to make sure the form of the denim is good, so that then we'll get able to design. I don't want to design denim right now.
Yeah, he's made for this.
Because if I don't have the right form, then it's not going to come out how I want it to come out. So
you can tell he's like a perfectionist as well. Like everything has to be done to a certain standard.
So we're all in Italy because we have a studio out here, and like, bro, look at this shit. Like, it's like a.
Yeah, when it comes to artistry, with a artist mental, when it comes to the artist personality, within their personality, you have to have a big obsession with perfectionism. You learn how to control it, but it gets on your nerves, bruh, because you will have that itchy feeling every time you make an error or a mistake, and it won't stop until you figure out how to put that on paper, or a portrait, or your video, or anything that you use for artistry. Just like when I'm video editing, or when I'm making my panels and whatnot, I get that little perfectionism in the back of my head that tells me, no, you doing it wrong. No, you fucking, it's not good enough. Or you need to put a little bit of this, you put a little bit of that. It really fucks with me. It's annoying. It's really annoying to hear that.
Trap house. Like, everybody's designing. Everybody just straight designing. We just got everything in here and shit like that. But like, what I'm trying to do, bro, is either I'm gonna go back to Atlanta, and I'm gonna try to get a studio, try to make like one of my houses or get a warehouse for a design
set this
studio
stuff
where
up
I just fully indulge in it
in America
and get new designers. I need to get designers in America because I got designers in Italy and we all cooked up this so far. But I also want to like balance it and try to get designers in America. That's where I'm really at. And then what I'm gonna do is try to get like a space.
That's another thing. Why he probably stopped. Why he quit uh his YouTube business is because making clothes is gonna take a lot of his time. Making a brand is gonna really take a lot of his time. And when he's finished getting the audience that he needs and whatnot, it's gonna take a little bit more of his time, but he could he can do other things uh and his let his brand take off basically in passive mode.
Where like I could turn it into basically what is happening now because it's the best.
And after that, all he really needs to do is just tell his company, the people that his company, uh, what to do, how to do it, uh, and and figure out where he wants to put his money at, more into the streaming, more into the clothes, what fabrics to get, what tools uh he needs to replace and whatnot. What companies need a which what companies, what buildings he can pay for, uh what what which people needs to be fired or hired in his company, what else he could do with his company. Like he will need a brand, a sponsor, not a sponsor, but someone who is able to put his brand on ads. A ad campaign? Nah, I forgot what it's called, but he would need something like that basically in order to get people to know his brand.
Working, it's the best way to work right here.
Bro, I'm so proud of you, bro.
Bro.
You're grinding every day, bro.
Yeah, I have to, bro. It's just the best. It's just the best time right now.
I really like how this is shot, man. I really do. That was a stunning shot there.
Favorite part gotta be making the shit. And even brainstorming something that's never even been thought of. That shit takes time. And being in the factory, seeing everything is just fire, but making something that you had in your brain and being able to wear it, like that's the cool shit about it.
And that's the best thing about being a streamer too. Is having a lot of connections because you have worked with them or you been or someone that you know knows them. So networking is so much easier when it comes to streamers because they have to know who their adversaries are, who who will want to work with them, who is not able to work with them. And a lot of these brands uses YouTube in order to get their brand out there, basically. I'm not I don't know exactly, but the way I've been researching all this stuff, it's seems like it's what I'm saying is accurate, basically.
Right now I'm just getting to making my own clothing brand.
Okay.
And I really want to learn like the sewing process just to see how.
I'm gonna take this thread and pull
The
it
readiness
under
to
this
learn
guy,
is admirable as well.
Under here.
and then under this guy. Really tug it. Don't be afraid of it.
One thing I feel like I learned most was the patience part.
Full turn around this screw.
It's patience because you can't just go out there and just make bullshit.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, you need to find that extra gear. The betting is live, and the
it's just like being a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or something like that. When it comes to the thumbnails, the video quality, your audience wants it to be as high quality as you can get, basically. Or else they won't even look at your thumbnails or your videos or your streams, bro. If it does, if it's not, if it doesn't look like eye candy, then they ain't gonna look at it. It's like how people like to look at each other, and if it looks enticing, then they would just keep on looking at it. If a man looks at a woman and to him that woman looks enticing, they gonna keep on looking at it or have her in his mental. Well, that's how this is basically. This is how you have to look at uh this is what you have to think about when making your thumbnails, when you're making your videos, when making a clothes brand, or when it comes to making your PCs and whatnot. If it doesn't look good to the audience, then no one will actually pay for it. Just like with your TVs, the way a TV look, if it doesn't look enticing when you turn it on, then what do you expect? They ain't gonna buy it.
Hi. How you doing?
Are you guys?
And when, just like with gamer subs, their brand have to coordinate with the audience that they want to pull, basically. That's why you have, when it comes to gamer subs, they will have streamers on their on their uh covers, or anime girl or anime guy, because a lot of gamers or people who like to watch anime would, or streamers would like stuff like that. Uh when it comes to athletic wear, a lot of people would like to see their favorite player name or number on their jerseys, or or their favorite football team on their pants and shirts. uh it, Especially when it comes to the type of font you're using, it gets so intricate sometimes. When it comes to the font I like to use is more for me instead of for anybody else, is because I like old English font styles. So that's why I always use Old English font style is because the way it looks, the ornate style uh of Old English text looks so beautiful. That's why a lot of artists love Old English because how how good it looks.
Yeah.
That fan.
How you doing? You good?
Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
How you doing? You good? What's your name?
She's adorable, bless her.
You like to sew? You be sewing? How long you been sewing for?
Oh, they go there to sew as well.
Me too. So
That's wholesome.
We have to learn together. I'll be here more often because I'm learning how to make clothes. All right. So whenever you want to join me, feel free to. Okay. All right. Bye, Zola.
Whenever he's probably in a sewing school, he's probably in a school that is for like art or fabric making or something like that. So there's gonna be a good amount of children in it, especially when it comes to female children. There's probably gonna be a lot of them or a good amount of them in these type of schools. Whenever I went to Taekwondo in Puerto Penasco, they didn't really have a a entry um a entry uh entry adult school for Taekwondo over there. So I had to work with a lot of children in the Taekwondo school. And the first belt I got, the white belt, it didn't fit me because I think, 27 at the time. So a lot of the white belts were made for children.
When I look at a brand, I also perceive it and look at it as if it's a perfect brand because they make it look so easy.
I have that Polaroid.
I want mine to be more like
same Polaroid
they see everything. They see like when I fail, they see when I achieve, they see when I'm doubting myself, and they see when I overcome it.
His mum's got a lovely smile. Look at her smile.
Doubting myself, and they see when I overcome.
Damn, what a smile!
Yeah,
Go, Mumsy! Flipping heck. She put us all to shame. I want to cover my mouth
she
down.
got
What
the Louis
flip?
Vuitton
What a
sandals,
smile!
too.
Pearly whites.
Coming.
Welcome to the 5th annual Streamer Awards.
Oh,
Just chatting
sugar.
streamer
He cleaned up
goes
here, no?
to Kai Cenat.
And the winner is Kai Cenat and LeBron James.
Hey, was that Sinner? Shout out Sinner.
Mafia 3, Kai Cenat.
To me, this might be a hot take. Senna looks good, real good, but I'd rather be with if I'm with a mixed Asian woman, I'd rather be with a Blasian instead of a Wasian, I think it's called. No, actually, she is Blasian. She just has more of her Asian attributes than her black family, than her other side, basically. So I would go out with her, but she's way she kind of too young. Plus, she's really into the trendy stuff. So, it will be. I probably wouldn't like to be in that relationship. When it comes to Emaru, I think she's more of a Wasian. So I probably wouldn't even go out with her.
Kai Cenat, Streamer University.
You guys can achieve anything that you got.
And when it comes to the Asians that I will go out with, I rather go out with the indigenous Asians, not the Japanese, not really the Koreans. I would go out with the more indigenous side of the Chinese women. Preferably I will go with Mongolian, uh Vietnamese, Philippine, a little bit of the Taiwanese, not really the Hong the Hong Kong women. I would try Malaysian. I would try any of the indigenous types of women. My first my first the first fantasy woman I wanted was a Malaysian because of the stereotype of them having green eyes. An Asian woman with green eyes looks so beautiful to me. Like jade green eyes.
Right, 6.
Don't limit yourself to one category. For the past year, I've had dreams besides streaming to achieve and to pursue. I have dreams one day to become a fashion designer and start my own clothing brand. And one thing I want to say is no matter what, keep God in everything that you do.
Amen.
Do not ever forget about God at all. And I would love to end this with a quote that my good friend always says, and that's everybody preaches to everybody, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But as soon as people get
I'm sorry, fuck God. I don't like religion.
on the internet, they tell you how to be. Thank you. Make me happy as fuck, and I really appreciate
That's real.
that. Thank you.
That's
real.
real.
Here, aspire to be shit. Y'all niggas put that foot on that fucking pedal. Y'all niggas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ooh, we got that reggaeton. Today, we're gonna be making beats you guys send me, okay? So let's go.
Chinchi, please do my beat.
Bro, is that your homework? Yo, why is he low-key cooking though? Hold on. Ooh, we got that reggaeton. Hold on, John.
I tried Fruit Loops, which is FL Studios. I mean, I probably will have to go to a school because I was doing a lot of bullshit beats. I'm good at the piano, but when it comes to using stuff like this, I mean, I tried band labs too, but
Back in Atlanta, December 15th.
So I just wanted to see, like, pick your brain on just kind of like, what do you feel like is the most important things when it comes to a clothing brand?
First of all, you should be focusing. You should know who your client is and who you want your client to be.
when it comes to if you want to be into fashion design or making clothing brands and whatnot, if you wanted to make linens and whatnot, you can never be homophobic because there is a lot of males that look like this. This is a male. You could tell by the beard, but he's more of a metrosexual male. Probably even a cross-dresser. I'm thinking he's more gay because he does have a weave on. And the glasses is more on the feminine side. That sweater is what a female will wear, not a man. I'm thinking that is Yeah, I'm thinking he is gay. American fashion stylist Law Roach.
More than anything. Like
in the way he talks too. It has more of a feminine uh he has a feminine way of speaking.
I think sometimes a lot of what happens and a lot of people aren't successful at things that they try to do too many
It's very soft.
things at the same at one time.
Okay.
Like I would suggest you start small.
His actions too. No guy would do this for real. No actual straight guy, I should say, would do that.
And do the thing that
unless the people that he grew up with was more of the feminine guys, or he grew up with a lot of women in his family.
that you do best.
Yeah.
I think this is brilliant. I think
this is the better.
I think
Or he was more of a family, a female. He looked up to more of the females of his family instead of the males of his family.
you publishing it as a book and it comes with
You don't
things,
recognize this person?
That's crazy.
It's a big timer.
Insane.
Yeah.
He was in a stylist?
Yeah, but the
Okay.
biggest thing about being successful, you can't have no fear.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all like being nervous and all that shit is human, but no fear. Like you just gotta. I'm a big
Icon
believer
in the
in
fashion
like
world, yeah.
the law of
That's how you
attraction.
know Kyson,
and
that's
you
clear,
attract
bro.
things that you want and all that, and putting good shit in the universe. and you
Me?
get
I live
back.
under a rock, no
And just being
disrespect.
confident. So now it's all about, it's no fear. You just can't have no fear. If you believe that this is gonna be successful, it's gonna be successful. But you can't have no fear. You can't go into like
That's what I'm trying to keep up my faith with. If the law of attraction, if I keep on doing YouTube and streaming, hopefully that one day I will become where I want to be on YouTube or Twitch or TikTok and all these other platforms, that I can just bring everything to YouTube and make at least around 4,000 a month, 4 to 5,000 a month. That's like 4 to 5,000 a month is like around, I'm gonna say like 21 to $23 an hour. Let's see. Oops. So 4,000. Hold up. We're gonna do it like this: 23 times 80 times 2. So clear this out. So I said 23. So let's do 25 times 80 times 2. Yeah. So 25 dollars an hour, basically. And there what how much you should be making in the United States is around 32, 33, probably even $34 an hour, depending on where you live. But in Maryland, I'm thinking it's 30 to 30. You could actually live on 23 to $24 an hour if you have a apartment that is around $748 or $847, around that area. And if you keep your, you can have a Netflix, you can have Hulu, uh, if you use a scooter for transportation, well, you can have a car too, but if your insurance is as low and don't really have to maintain your car all too much, then you should be good. Uh, your grocery, how much you spend on groceries would be around 100 to 200 a month, basically. Yeah, 100 to 200 a month. So let's say out of a month, you should actually stay around 2,000 a month when it comes to what you want to pay for and your rent and whatnot. So that will take up what, 2,000 dollars of your paycheck, which you can do for anything else, basically. So if you want to do schooling, you can do like a boot camp, or the Google Coursera, which is around what, $43 a day. I mean, a month, I think. But yeah, you can live a good life on 20, 20, 22 to $30 an hour.
Like, oh, I'm doubting this or this might not work. If you feel strongly and passionate about it in your heart, then that's what you do.
I'm even living a good life on the paycheck I have. I only pay 600, 650 for this room. I can buy stuff that I need for my PC. I built my PC off $19.77 an hour. Well, $19.77 an hour. I I got a doorknob, a smart doorknob that I put on my uh door. I'm about to repair this. Well, I'm gonna get another door for my closet, and it's gonna be around $60 to $70. All I have to do is unscrew that little thing at the top and take that off and take off the railings, and I should be good. Install the new door for it. I paid for two PCs that I built off of $19.77. That bed that I have on my floor, I paid for with that money. I paid for this mic and the stand for it. I paid for almost everything in here off of $19.77, bro. So you should be living good as long as you keep what as long as you put a limit on what you spend and know how to manage your money, you should be good, basically. And a lot of people right now don't know how to do that because they haven't been trained on how to do that, or is not interested on money management. Because if he was, you would have found out by searching it through Google or looking it up on YouTube, because there's a lot of there's a lot of websites for that, a lot of videos for that. Even a a ADP, a lot of documents for that. So you can look that up basically.
But my advice is like, if you know you gonna have the coldest coat, do
Focus
a
on
coat.
that.
That's why so many brands that started with just t-shirts, right? It don't take a lot of money to do a t-shirt. People, if they got a little bit of money, a lot of money, they'll support you that way, right? Anybody will buy a t-shirt from you. You know what I mean? But you do that, and then you build, and then you come with a jean or a jacket or something, and then people are like, oh, okay, I'm starting to understand a little bit more of what this brand is, or what's the point of view of this brand.
Yeah.
And then you start to grow from that. Like if you look at Michael Murray, when he started, like, it was basically jeans. He had them jeans. Everybody was wearing them jeans. And then the rappers stopped fucking with him. He said, okay, well, I'm gonna stop fucking with y'all. I'm gonna start making clothes for real people.
Mastered
You know what I
denim
mean?
first.
Exactly.
Just like
But
when
now
Louis
you look at
Vuitton's
this-
luggage and like all these big brands, they have that one thing.
Exactly. And then they grow.
It's the opportunity to just express a lot of things that's been going on in my life. But like, this is Kai behind just the streams. And I want to do it the right way. Like, this is not me slapping my name on any brand. And
Well, I can see.
And and trying to, you know, money grab and shit. I want to build this community.
You have to know who your audience is.
Yeah.
You have to know who those people who gonna support you in the beginning, because those people also gonna grow with you. The people who've been watching you for how long you been streaming? 5 years?
Like 4 or 5, yeah.
Right. So if they start watching you when they was 9,
he's done all this in
they
4 or 5
14 now.
years.
You know what I mean? And for the next 5 years, then they're gonna be 19. So they grow with you, and then their economics are gonna grow with you too. Right. So you know, and that's fine. Y'all grow together. You know, take your time. Like I always say that too, and I always say like, well, I think you did this part already. Like,
Hope
I
you
always
lot are
tell
making
people
notes.
just to be
Some gems
still.
are being dropped here still.
You know what I mean? Like, just when you just be still, and the universe will speak to you, and it'll come to you, and really guide you in a way you do, which I feel like you doing that.
I'm not really into the universe and all that will speak to you type of shit, but there are laws within the sciences that actually will say the same thing that these type of people are saying. Uh, a lot of stuff in your life will speak to you. No matter if it's ethereal or if someone says it in a way uh, that would tell you in the back of your mind you're doing something right or doing something wrong. If something just happens out of nowhere, that would that should tell you you're on the right or wrong path. Just like let me give you an example. If if you put a video out, right, and a lot of and you got people that says they like the video, you get a lot of likes, or people say this video helps me, or stuff like that, or maybe you should try this or try that. You're on the right path, basically.
Now, when you stopped streaming, you went to Italy, you did all that was you being still, right? Turning off the noise, going away from what's easy for you, and just going and putting yourself in a place that's vulnerable, and you just learning from other people. You know what I mean? Like, that was your be still moment, you know? And I think that's really important, just to be, because again, you know, people like me, when I retired, people like, you make millions of dollars a year for being a star. It's like, how you just gonna walk away? You was the top, you the best and all that. But I was like, I needed a moment to just be still, right? Because I had
retired.
It had consumed my life so much that I just didn't even know what I was no more outside of just being a stylist.
And that's probably how Kai felt when he said he's gonna quit, because it was consuming his life.
I didn't know what the fuck. People like, well, what brings you joy? I had no idea. I didn't know. I'm like, making money? But that can't be it though. You know what I mean? Like, what else?
It's more to life.
I didn't have nothing else. It was like, work, make money, spend money. That's all. I'm like, oh, I'm happy. But I'm like,
yeah, get stuck in them
wasn't,
cycles.
You know what I mean? But I wouldn't have never known that if I wouldn't have taken some time to be still. It's really important. It's really important.
Togetherness. Huh? No, never mind.
I'm happy that I figure out what made me happy.
I knew it!
Before I started doing all this, basically.
Now playing. This may be the last ad you ever see, because with the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping,
I told you already that I want to do that at some point. Like, I want to take a step. I don't know when I'm going to have the time or the window to do it, but I'd love to take a step back for like 2 months and just purely focus on my mental health, my physical health, and, you know, just having good life habits for 2 months and see how far I could push myself as a human, as a being. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna have the time to do that or if I can make it happen. I'll try.
When you feel like I'm scared, would it work? Would they accept me? Are they gonna talk about me? Are they gonna criticize? Son, you've been through the worst. Every time you get scared and you second guess.
Yeah, you can
say, God,
really hear her Trinidadian accent now.
I have a purpose. And you cannot be scared because your mom is a praying mom.
She look good.
You get to a certain point where it's
The
not
woman
about
in
you
the
anymore.
teal shirt.
It's about inspiring others. The goal is not to not only inspire,
I hear that one still.
but we're trying to show the world, like, damn, like, he really went there.
We make
And I do get that fashion is based on perception, but stuff like the man's purse or Drake coming out with the fanny pack and that started to be a trend, bruh. Leave stuff like that to females. The platform Converses and whatnot, platform shoes. Leave all that stuff to the women, bro. Don't put that in the male sphere.
Nice pieces with nice material,
Please.
but then also part of the piece shows the mistakes that can be made and that were made in making it.
We have to make a choice on the skinny we going with. At the end of this, we're going to keep going. We're going to make that choice on the skinny and think right now, the skinny that we have is what I'm leaning towards. We keep mastering that. We keep doing what we got to do. It's going to be good.
The baggy one?
The baggy one, I'm not happy yet. The name of my clothing brand that I want to call it is Vivette. Vivette is Latin for he, she, or it
What
will
the-
live forever. Vivette. We're doing what we got to do.
Okay, with that hat, that's funny. So that's a Louis Vuitton hat, right? But this part is basically from corduroy pants. The back in which
It's gonna be good.
The baggy one?
that's a watch. That's a watch. That is a watch strap. So they took a corduroy pants that had the army appearance, the army, colors with the whole whatever it's called, the army design. Put on the fucking, the Louis Vuitton symbols and whatnot, and put a watch strap for the whatchamacallit. That's crazy. That's diabolical. Sorry to steal that from the Gen Zers, but that's the only word I can I have in my mind that would define that. That is stupid, bruh. Wait, I wouldn't even wear this or seen in public with this shit.
The baggy one, I'm not happy yet.
Why the cheetah prints, bruh? That is for females, bruh. Any type of cheetah or leopard design is for females. That's just my perception of fashion, but bruh, for real though, clothes is like language. A French language, Spanish language, like the French and Spanish language. Certain words are more for the female to say, while all everything else, well, like bonita will be to say for a female. Bonito is to say to a male. Uh, there's a gender, I forgot how to say it, but certain clothes are more for female styles, while male clothes are more for male clothes. I mean, certain clothes are more for male clothes. I get that they want to uh cross uh have go outside those those gender traits, but it's it's not gonna fare well because I mean it's gonna fare well in the LGBTQ community, but when it comes to the cis female, cis male stuff, a lot of people gonna look at you like, what the fuck are you wearing, bruh? I mean, I get that you're expen uh that you are a celebrity. A lot of celebrities just put on a whole bunch of expensive stuff and call it fashion. They will go out in public looking stupid as fuck. Bro. Let, especially with the athletes. I will show you. Uh, football, football player outfit. Famous football player football players outfits. Let's look at this shit, bruh. They have a whole thing on Sports Network about different type of athletes and what they wear, bruh. And it's ridiculous, bruh. You will never see me in public wearing stuff like this, bruh. I mean, I do kind of like that, but bruh, for real, you will never see me in public wearing this or this. Yeah, it's the fuck is this? You look like a MC Hammer. That looks like an MC Hammer outfit with that's for bed. MC Hammer pajama set. No, bruh. Hell no. That's ridiculous, bruh. Look at this shit. Why? Why? No, bruh. This is crazy. Nope. I mean, I like that, but no. I like this. I can't lie. I like that. No color coordination with this shit. Only the yellow on, bruh. No, bruh. Modern version of a Michael Jackson Billie Jean's outfit. See, they would just go in public just looking like this, bruh. For real? Nah, bruh. Look, that's stupid as fuck. Why would you? Why? With the purse, bruh. No. This looked like a modern version of a disco club outfit, bruh. No, bruh. No. Crazy what people will wear these days. These days. No. Hell no. People. And all because they're famous. Unless it looks really ridiculous to them, they would support it. Their audience would support it. And I'm like, bruh, hell no. Hell no. People gotta detach from these celebrities and look at reality, bruh. Because people would, a lot of people that look up to these athletes and whatnot will wear this shit at school, bruh. Will wear this shit at work or in public, and they would just be laughed at. And they will say, and if someone asks them, why are you wearing this? They will say, my favorite athlete wore it. Doesn't mean it's gonna look good on you, bruh. It doesn't even look good on them.
The name of my clothing brand that I want to call it is Vivette. Vivette is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever. But the deeper meaning behind Vivette is to not be boxed in to what society is trying to only box you in. And that's why this journal is so important because it's not about the designs and the cool denim and all that other stuff. It's more about the meaning. This journal is gonna go out to the public. I have to show everything. I want them to feel like this is a hub for creators of any
so
type,
cold,
whether it's
man.
content, whether it's art,
Going with a Latin name is, is that Sloan?
Whatever it is.
Sloan.
I feel like if I show people I can do this and I need to put my ideas and stuff out, and
yeah, he's working with people.
It's gonna be inspiring to a lot of people, you know.
And this is why it's a good thing to have network, to have connections, because you will have people that support you, help you on your journey to, you know, making your journey making what you want to come true actually come true. Like stuff like this and whatnot. These can help your brand get out there to the public. All this art and whatnot, this graffiti will help you get to where you need to be at or where you want to be at.
John is one of the coldest. I think he designed the, was it the FA Cup trophy? What did he design? Or the medal for FA Cup like a couple years ago?
It's the dog park. The old cone of shame, right?
It's called an Elizabethan collar.
Kathy!
Love this tune. Yeah, he done the design for the new Hugo F1 car as well, yeah. Alright, this album, I'm gonna have to go listen to this. We get much higher.
Love you. You are who you are. And you are KC3. And with great power comes what, son? You know.
Tell him, Mumsy.
Spider-Man fan. That's funny. The only thing about me that will not help me when it comes to networking and connections is me being an introvert, because I don't like being around a whole lot of people, nor do I like having doing small talk. A lot of people who have connections like this like being around people, like having like small talk, like to have conversations with people. If I have conversation with someone, it's gonna be about something that I'm very interested in. If not, then I'ma just look at you and walk away. Basically.
You still like a baby? Let me see. Oh.
Kai, she picks you up. You gotta hit Jim. Yeah, you gotta hit Jim. Oh, Mummy's just wham. W, Mum. Flip.
It's probably easy to pick up a normal male, for real. All this gym shit for the birds, bruh. Average male weighs around what, 165. Let's see. And that's easy when it comes to live weight. Dead weight, that's different, bruh. It's gonna be heavier. Why I say that is because live weight is gonna feel much lighter, because you're gonna have a human or an animal would not know a average human or an animal would not know how to ground themselves. Grounding in combat is basically putting most of your weight on one of your limbs. So if you get in tackle, right, you would put your you would what you would do in order to make yourself heavy. If someone try to pick you up, do this basically, so you can make yourself heavy. All your weight will go to your legs, and it will be harder for them to pick you up. But yeah. So having all your weight go down to your legs, so it will be difficult for them to pick you up. That's why when someone tries to tackle you, if uh if if you see two pro fighters and one of them will try to tackle you and lift you up, what their first thing to do is to bend over and catch them and would push the other guy down so they won't be able to tackle. They won't be able to lift you up, basically. But yeah, uh, average uh male weight. Yeah, so that's in not pounds. What is it called? This is based off of that scale. So 199 to 200 kilo. 90 is kilograms. Kg is kilograms. What people in other countries will use. I forgot what this is called. Uh, these type of numbers is. I had to learn that in massage therapy. Uh, what is it called? IBM, I think it's called. No, is it called IBM? Yeah, body mass index, BMI. That's the BMI number. So body mass index. That's the yeah, 18.5 is a good BMI. So yeah, average weight should be around not 199 for real. Because BMI go they measure both height and weight, and I think that height and weight will show where you should be at, basically. Whether you are at a normal weight, overweight, underweight, or obese. So if I'm like, for example, I am 5'11", and let's go to a BMI calculator. So I am 5'11", and I weigh around, let's say, I think 183. Damn, I'm overweight. Oh shit. I don't feel like I'm overweight though. Well, since I've been working at a horseshoe and it's very laborious, so I probably got a good amount of muscle mass on me. muscle weighs more than fat. So I'm a be weighing more than the ideal than average person that is my size and my weight basically. Uh you might feel but look no more due to your body composition. Yep, high muscle, low fat, where muscle density makes you seem leaner despite a higher weight. Or you could be skinny fat and normal weight obesity with more fat in risky areas like your belly, even if your BMI is fine. Influenced by genetics, diet, and lifestyle. Yep. So for me, why I don't look overweight, but I am overweight is because of I got a good amount of muscle on me, basically. We had to learn that in massage therapy. I need
Happy
a
New
I need
Year!
a open my window. It's getting too hot for my PCs.
Thank you to everyone who supports me no matter what. Always remember you can do whatever you put your mind to. Backdos. Backdos. Oh, hello.
For the
See?
past few weeks, I have been uploading videos to my secret channel this entire time. And if you guys want to see what I've been going on, click the top link in the description. It's called Kai's Mind, or follow my private page on IG, KC3 Hidden, so you guys can see every single thing I've been working on. Other than that, I appreciate and love everybody so much. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon.
You heard the man. Private channel, videos, catch up with what's been going on. So, long story short, he's not quitting, guys, in case you didn't get the memo. But he's actually just going to start doing whatever he wants to do and not letting people box him in, which is, it's the whole point of being a content creator in the first place, is not allowing yourself to be put in a box. And I've said this before, I feel like a lot of people think content creators do that because they're not capable of doing anything else. No, most of us content creators started because it's something that we're passionate about, something that we enjoy. Do you know what I mean? But we got other talents, other capabilities. And although when people ask me like, what would you have done otherwise? I say, I don't know. It's not because I'm not capable of anything else, but more so because I've got so many options, so many things I could possibly do, so many things that I'm interested in. Like I told you all the things I wanted to be as a kid. I wanted to be an actuarist. I wanted to be an air traffic controller. I wanted to be a pilot at one point. I wanted to be a music producer. I wanted to be like an accountant. Like there's so many different things that I don't know, man. There's so many different things that I could have done. And then God put this career in front of me, and that's what I ran with. But that's put me in a position where I can do whatever I want. I can help my family and I can inspire millions of people at the same time. And that's why this year, God willing, I'm really, really, really trying to lock in. Yeah, but yeah, W Kai Cenat for the video. Excited for his fashion brand Vivette. Go check the secret channel if you want to see his other videos.
Yeah, for me, I wanted to be a game designer. I mean, a graphic designer, a game designer, a singer. But for some, but once I found out about my voice, that would have been impossible unless I had a vocal teacher. And I wanted, but I didn't have enough money at the time. And I didn't know how to rhyme. I didn't know how to make songs. So that was out of the deal for me. I wanted to be a coder, a hacker, a a grand no, a master of a martial art. But with my life with my life, I had so much limits on my life that I couldn't do any of them. So here I am doing a job, no career. Maybe I could make this into a career, but yeah, this is the ending to this video. I'll see y'all whenever I make a stream or another video on my other channel or this channel. I'm gonna be putting this in my DV DVR channel. My other channel is Def Media. This channel is Def Video Reacts. Def Video Reacts. Or I should make it DMR instead of DVR. Because Def Media React would be correlated to my Def Media gaming channel. And what I should do is rename Def Media to Def by Gamer, and then my Def Media channel would be my music video channel, which I'm gonna be making music videos. And then my DMR would be my react or commentary channel, which I'm gonna make reacts or commentary videos. So yeah, this video is finished. I'll see you later. Good night, and yeah, see you around. Def is out.